Hello friends, welcome to Cloud Institution. So today we are going to discuss something very interesting, one of the important interview questions as well. And what is the disadvantages of VPC peering? Okay, so today we are going to discuss about disadvantages of using the VPC peering alone. Okay, so let's get into the answer. So what is the disadvantage? Is that so it is not transitive. So VPC peering is not transitive, meaning if VPC A is paired with VPC B and VPC B is paired with VPC C, and then VPC A cannot communicate directly with VPC C. Okay. So what do you mean? What do you mean by this one? For example, I have VPC A and VPC B and VPC C. Okay. So VPC A is having a peering connection with a VPC B. So which means that any instances under VPC A should be able to communicate with VPC B. Okay, and VPC B have a peering connection with VPC C, which means that VPC any instances which is having a which is inside this VPC B should be able to communicate with VPC C. But will VPC A be able to communicate with VPC C? Okay, so that is not possible. Okay, if you want to create another connection, if you want to create a, if you wanted to establish a connection between connectivity between VPC A and VPC C, you have to create another you need to create another VPC peering connection between these two. Okay, you need to create a peering connection between these two. Okay, so now we have created this VPC peering, right? So VPC peering 1 and peering 2 and peering 3. Okay, now all the VPCs should be able to communicate together. Okay, and then so that is the disadvantages, right? Like so if you have okay, so I think we'll be covering the another point in the next point, so as an next point. So VPC peering connection can be can become very complex when you have more VPCs needs to be connected together. Okay, so this become a very so very big disadvantage for anybody. For example, I have 10 more VPCs. For example, my infrastructure is very big, okay, very huge. So if I wanted to have a connectivity between everything together, okay, just imagine that, so VPC has to be having a peering connection with, so VPC say D, E, F, G, and similarly VPC B has to be having connection with all these VPCs again, and the VPC C has to have a connection between all the VPCs again together, right? So in that case, okay, so the route table, if you can consider about the route table, okay, so we have a more complex route table. Okay, so the route table will be very complex. Okay, so as an infrastructure engineer, as a cloud engineer, and you will not be understanding, so which connection is being connected to where. Okay, so that is one of the very big disadvantage of VPC peering connection. Okay, so hope you understand this one, this concept. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and if you wanted to watch similar videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel, and so please please follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And if you want to enroll for our courses, so we are offering various courses, and if you'd like to enroll for our courses, please reach out to us on this number. We will like to enroll you for the same. Okay, thank you guys.